Hey everybody! I know it's been ages since I said that I was going to make a video, and there's been different reasons why I couldn't. My laptop broke, I started working. There's no excuse really, apart from the fact is that I've just been idle and not done it. But yeah, I've finally got a new laptop, and I should be. Somebody's been really nice and lending me a capture card to get started, and then obviously I'll get on to getting my own and so on and see if I like it. But yeah, it's just a quick kind of vlog question and answer kind of video. Um, just to let people know what they're getting in for, really. So, poor people. Um, so yeah, I've had some questions that are relevant to this video. One of them is what got me into gaming. Oh, gaming has been a part of my life for as long as I can remember. It's not a recent thing or something that I got into it in my teens. It's just been something that it has always been around. When my mum and dad were still together, my dad, he always used to play on the Sega, and those were probably my first gaming memories, I think. My dad playing through Alex the Kid, and then when I used to have a little go playing on Alex the Kid, and he used to sit there telling me, the rock, paper, scissors formation of the bosses. And it's just sort of progressed from that, from Sega's, then to PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, GameCube. But yeah, it's been, just a constant thing. It's not just something that I tend to do. Just, I don't know. It's hard to explain what makes you a gamer, I suppose. There's never that moment that you sort of think, I'm a gamer. It's something that you're either born into, or it's just something that it's progressed as I've got older. As I've matured, obviously being a woman, it's not really something that obviously growing up, especially through high school. High school was one of those things where, peer pressure is quite a powerful thing when you're at high school for any girl. I don't know about boys, I'm not too sure. But it was just one of those things where you kind of try to keep it under wraps. And for me, gaming was, I used to stay at my auntie's a lot over school holidays and at the weekends. And that would be when I would probably do most of my gaming. And as I got older, and obviously school friends were, hi, come on, let's go to town, let's go and talk to boys, let's go this, let's go to cinema. And I kept running out of excuses really as to why I couldn't game with my friends, using the excuse because I'm playing on Final Fantasy X and I want to get this thing fucking finished. I can't come out until I have Final Fantasy X finished. I want to know what happens at the end. It's mind blowing. That when you're, a 13, 14-year-old girl doesn't quite cut it with friends, you tend to be ridiculed at school. So I'd probably say from the age of about 15 to 17, 18, that I probably didn't game as much, because there was a point where, you have to go out and finish school and then you start working or do college, or you know, it just tends to be something that just takes a back burner. You have to put priorities there sometimes. So I had a little bit of a break from gaming. I did dabble in it now and again, but nothing really come out that took my fancy. So I didn't really get into it as much as I am now. But obviously PlayStation 3 and the Xbox 360 had not long come out. I think it was about 2008 that I made a decision that I probably will go and get an Xbox. Not for any other reason before people start going, Xbox this, Microsoft, and start bringing the whole fanboy shit into the equation. The reason why I got an Xbox was because I liked the look of Gears of War. Oh, and I think that the Xbox was on offer at the time in games. I think that was probably another factor. And the fact is that the guy was really helpful and he gave me another controller for half price if I bought the Xbox. You know, it kind of all panned out that way. I'm like a sheep. I'm easily led. So, yeah, I think on the Xbox the first few games that I got were Gears of War, Dead Space, and Assassin's Creed. And then obviously they brought out Resident Evil 5 and so on and so forth. And those were probably the only kind of game. Those are probably the only three games that I started playing on Gears of War, Assassin's Creed, and Dead Space. I did have others, but they didn't really tickle my fancy much at all. So, I again kind of didn't game as much, and I didn't have, where I was living as well, I didn't have internet connection, so I didn't really play online at all. I didn't really take advantage of all of the things that, you know, Xbox could be used for. But I was kind of more of a solo gamer, I suppose. I liked playing alone. You know, the kind of the thing that I liked about gaming was the fact is that I didn't have to socialise with people. I could play on this game, and you know, everything was good. But yeah, then I started getting back into gaming quite a lot. Then I joined Twitter and Xbox forums, and it just sort of all moulded into this great community. And you know, I've made some really good friends through Twitter and through Xbox, and sometimes it just got to the point where the Xbox was just a glorified phone. You know, you sat there not playing on anything, you just talk over Xbox, you know, just stop playing it, you're on the pause screen and you just talk to people, you know, and that's when I started, you know, thinking maybe I should just play online. That was when I decided to get Black Ops 2. And it's the first multiplayer game that I've ever really played, hence why I'm absolutely terrible at it. That's why, you know, I can just fucking walk around for hours, not find anybody, not shoot anybody, and get killed about 20 times, you know, and I don't really care. You know, I don't care that I'm shit at it. I just care that, you know, I'm doing it and I'm laughing, I'm raging, and yeah, there's not really that much that I want out of a game apart from to entertain me, and that's what it's doing. So I don't really mind. Would I buy some more multiplayer online games? Yeah, I probably would. To be honest, Call of Duty wasn't really something that I would play on usually, but now with Call of Duty Ghosts coming out, I might get it. I might rent it maybe. I don't know. I'm not too sure. I know people will obviously get it the day before it's out, and they'll give me feedback. So yeah, that's the only reason I bought Skyrim. The only reason I bought Skyrim, Far Cry 3 and Black Ops 2 was because of working at Game and people would come and tell me how good it was. I think I'm really missing out. I really want to play this. So I bought them and I really like them. So, I never used to really do things on other people say so, but sometimes it pays off. Another thing I've got to talk about is the Xbox One. What do I think about the Xbox One? Okay, apart from the way that it looks, I'm not going to go into the way that it looks because everybody knows how I think about that. I can't really say much on the way of how good I think it is just by what's been announced so far. But for what it does, okay, it's brilliant. It can control your TV. You can watch TV through it. Okay, I've watched TV through a TV for 25 years coming up now. I'm not really that bothered about watching it through my Xbox. The whole point of a games console for me is to play games. I'm not really that bothered about features or so like that. I don't really use my Xbox for apps or Internet Explorer or anything like that. It's mainly gaming for me. So, but the people that live in shared accommodation or something that want to want to do everything through their Xbox, I think it's a really good idea. It's a really really good concept. But for me, it's something that I'm not really that fussed about, to be honest. As long as I can play the games and the games are brilliant and that the quality of games are good, then that's what matters to me. I'm not going to say much about the PlayStation 4 because obviously I don't know anything about this. I haven't really followed it up. I should do really, but it's been an ongoing thing of whether or not I want to have a PlayStation 4 or the Xbox One. I haven't really decided yet. I'm going to wait for them both to come out, and I'm sure I'll get loads of feedback on it anyway, regardless. So, it's pointless me looking into it when I can get other people to do it for me. Another thing is, what do I expect from my channel? That's a really hard question. I think the main thing from my channel is making people laugh. I like making people laugh, whether it be with me or at me. It doesn't really matter to me. I think laughter is the one thing in this world that always has a positive. I think that no matter how shit you feel, or regardless of the situation that you're in, if you can laugh at something, even just for a second, just that second of laughter can make you forget something funny can make you forget for those few minutes or for that second. And it's as simple as that, really. You take life too seriously and you're just going to end up boring. If I was to take life seriously, I would probably end up alone. I'd be the cat lady, washing her cats in the river. But yeah, the thing that I wanted to do, just a sneak peek of what I was planning to do, was now that obviously I have this cam, and when I get round to recording gameplay, is I wanted to play through Dead Space 3 and have you on my cam watching my reaction to play through Dead Space 3. And I have put off playing through Dead Space 3 for you. I hope you appreciate this because I've been wanting to play it for so long. And no, because I want it to be fresh. I want it to be live. I want you to see me shit myself. You can't really do that if you've already played it. So yeah, that's one of the things. Sort of taking two genres of types of videos, molding them together and making them into different that I haven't really seen before. So hopefully, if people find it funny and people find it entertaining, then I'm happy. Again, it's just for a hobby, but it's been something that's been on the cards for about 2 years. I've been saying that I was going to make videos 2 years ago, and I've been thinking too much of the negative side of making videos, where people don't like them, nasty comments, but I've just got to the point now where I think, fuck it, I don't care. I don't care what you say now, so it's not going to affect me at all. So, I just hope that it pans out the way that I want it to. But, this has taken nearly 16 minutes to do, which, I'm going to keep rambling on. So I hope that people enjoy my videos. I hope that people will enjoy sharing my laughter, my rages, my stupidness, my twattishness, everything that I am. I hope that it entertains you and that you find it funny, and I hope that all of my YouTube people, I hope that they all have the same sort of quality, and I hope that it all pans out for them as well. So I'm gonna go before I keep babbling on now and start babbling on about shit and start breaking out into rap or something. So I hope everybody has a really nice day, and I hope my accent or my voice didn't annoy you. So bye.